Our plant for the production of pharmaceutical powders, in the Krasnodar region, has been operating in the pharmaceutical market for more than 10 years. We use various pharmaceutical equipment that meets the requirements and standards of GMP for production, a unit for dehydration of aqueous solutions, and extracts in a fluidized bed apparatus, rotary tablet machines, an automatic line for packaging tablets in plastic film, and foil and other high-tech machines and apparatuses. Last year our company decided to start producing vitamins in tablets. We plan to fill tablets in plastic containers of 200 milliliters, in an amount of 42 pieces. In order to implement dosage packaging, it was necessary to purchase additional equipment, an automatic machine for filling bottles with tablets in an exact quantitative dosage. Since the products were experimental, a machine for single batches of product was needed. Since I had already selected many different machines for our company, I had a little experience in the selection, and remained the contacts of some reliable manufacturers of machinery. I started contacting the manufacturers by telephone, and asked if they could produce a machine for filling bottles with pills. My main criteria was that the machine had to have a capacity of at least 1,000 bottles per hour, and that it should be automatically controlled. I was not prepared to wait that long. Since I had no luck finding a manufacturer for the pill bottle filling machine, I decided to take a different route, and consult with professionals who work in the pharmaceutical equipment supply industry, and maybe suggest another version of the machine. I searched on the internet for an intermediary from Russia, because I once had a bad experience with a Chinese intermediary supplying equipment, when a powder filling line was brought to us, but there were no installation documents or technical passport. It took us a long time to set up the line. We consulted with the manufacturers on the phone, although they were reluctant to talk to us. I chose 3 vendors online. I looked at the firm's time in the pharmaceutical supply market, the company's website, and the machine's delivery terms as criteria. All the companies I called to make sure of the professionalism of their managers. A specialist from one company said to wait for 5 minutes, but she never listened to me. I didn't like such attitude to the customer. The manager of another company from Kaliningrad talked to me politely, asked questions about the necessary performance equipment, the desired production time. In 5 days I received from them in mail 10 variants of various machines for filling plastic bottles with pills, and an offer to make a choice independently. I realized that they did not have a professional approach, and would not help me with the solution of finding the equipment. The third option of an intermediary from Moscow turned out to be a good one for me. The manager, a man, talked to me like a professional. He asked me specific questions about the desired capacity of the machine, bottle size, told me about the terms of delivery. During the consulting stage he suggested a tablet counter, with a capacity of 50 bottles per minute. Within a week we concluded a contract for the supply of the presented equipment. The company specialist offered to test the machine, and asked to send bottles, our pink pills. The manager informed us about the degree of readiness of the machine 2 weeks before delivery, and sent a video, where we could see our equipment. The machine has 2 dispensers, a funnel-shaped hopper for loading pills, and adjustable speed for feeding pills into plastic containers. The body of the counter is made of stainless steel. Hopper and dispenser are made of transparent plastic. The control panel provides an indicator of the number of dispensed tablets. 1 month after signing the contract, we received the tablet counter. The manager provided the manufacturer's guarantee, technical passport of the equipment, drawings and operation manual. We did the installation of the machine, and within a week we had trained the workers, who would be assigned to the machine. I was satisfied with the capsule counter suggested, and supplied by a specialist from Moscow. We have successfully launched a trial batch of vitamins in tablets, and plan to increase production of the drug. I plan to ask the manager from Moscow for an industrial counter. It is quite difficult to find professionals in the field of equipment supply. I am very glad that in the end, I was lucky enough to meet such a person.